Hello and welcome to bodybuildingscience.info. This is Carl, and on bodybuildingscience.info I give you science-based tips to build muscle even if you had bad genetics. So today I'm going to answer a question from Edward. Edward is 5 feet 10, 81 kilos, doesn't know his body fat, has been working out for 3 years and is looking for a creatine alternative for acne-prone skin. So I'll read you his question. He says, hey, thanks for the emails. Basically, my training means a lot to me, especially gain muscle mass, because for me it's a mean to an end, because I want to be a professional rugby player. When I had a trial with a big club, they said they liked my game skill, but they wanted me to put a couple stone on and come back. And Edward's been saying that he's tried bulking up using creatine, which is a good idea, by the way. Creatine works well, but it gives him acne, and the dermatologist confirmed it's a no-go. So he wants to know what would work for increasing his mass, but not creatine. He says he's on a high protein and carbohydrate diet. He's been using vegan protein powders because he can't have whey, also due to acne. So it seems like you have a very sensitive skin or metabolism, Edward, and I hope that the supplement I have for you today works out. What I would recommend, it's not as well known, it's kind of newer, and but so far it's very promising. I've used it myself. I'm looking this way because this is where I store my supplements. I've used it myself and it's worked great for me. It's called arachidonic acid. Now, I'm not sure you can get it in the UK. In Canada, you cannot get it. In the US, you can get it. So it depends on the country. If you can buy it in the UK, you can probably buy it on the internet from a US store and have it shipped to you. Now, I don't recommend you do anything illegal, but I've heard that this can work. So, arachidonic acid, what is it? It's a fatty acid that regulates your production of muscle protein in your muscles. What are the effects? This have been seen in 2 studies. They did a first kind of smaller experimental study where they found that the guys who used it, they built more strength, but they did not gain more mass. If I remember well, this study was just 6 weeks, so that might not have been enough. Building mass takes time. They did a follow-up study, I think it just came out recently, with a larger sample that lasted 10 weeks, if I remember well. And in that study, they saw more gains in muscle mass with the arachidonic acid. And so far, there are no side effects. I can tell you what happened when I took it. I got stronger, I got bigger, I actually got my best shape ever. You know, in 2011 I gained 22 pounds of muscle back. That felt really good. I talked about this in a video recently. But since then I've started building more muscles slowly but surely, and it was this summer, early this summer actually, I took arachidonic acid for 50 days. This is what's recommended, and boy, I got bigger than I was ever. I got really big. Well, not really big, but for me, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 kilos makes a difference for me, because, you know, I've gained already a good 15, maybe 13 or 12. I'm not that used to counting kilos, but I've gained almost all the muscle mass that my genetics can let me build. And if you've seen my photo, you know that, yeah, I got an okay shape already. So to build any more muscle on top of that is really hard. And the arachidonic acid did that for me. And I was kind of, it was a good surprise. I was happy. I felt great. No side effects, nothing really, no problem at all. The only side effect that's really widespread for this supplement is that you feel more sore than usual when you train. And it's hypothesized that it's because your muscles, you know, are about to grow bigger. You're kind of, it probably lets you train harder, and it makes your muscle maybe more responsive to training, and then they get more sore and they grow bigger. This is what some scientists have commented, and I think that probably explains why it works. But the bottom line is that it works, so I recommend you try it out. I hope you can get it legally, you know, from a store in the UK. If not, you can get it from a store in the US. Try it out. For me, it's worked great, and it's one of my favorite supplements now. Edward, in the next video, I'll tell you about another supplement that can improve your muscle mass and your endurance, your muscular endurance, to let you maybe run longer, to let you exercise longer too. And this supplement has been found to help you gain mass and help you gain endurance. And I'll tell you this in the next video in a minute. To have access to the next video, you need to sign up. It's $9 a month as we're speaking. And as we're speaking, if you sign up, you'll get a free bonus. You'll get VIP access to me. You can send me all your questions and I'll answer them by the next week, just like this on video, just like I did for you, Edward, today. So, Edward, see you in a minute in the next video. Talk to you soon.